Hey guys,
Hi.
you guys know me. I'm Jane Bingham,
Mhm.
and was one of the people that started the Beautiful and Bald Barbie movement,
Yeah.
and the GI Joe, the Brave and Bald GI Joe movement.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to talk to you and ask you guys about what you guys thought about all this. And Julian, let me start with you.
I think that it would help like kids that are bald or that have a problem, help them like fit in more.
Yeah, what do you think, Sophie?
I think it would help them because, like, if someone makes fun of them, and then there's probably there used to be no other Barbies that were bald, so I think it would help them.
Now we were thinking that this Barbie could come with wigs and scarves and cute hats and stuff like that. Do you think, Sophie, do you think that would make it so other girls who even have hair would want to play with it too?
Yeah.
Yeah? You think that would make it fun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Do you think that it would help other kids? Like you were saying, some kids get teased because they're bald. Do you think it would help other kids see that it's not so different?
Yeah, because I have some live girls, they're called, and they come with wigs, they're bald, but then if you put the wigs on, they're...
Right, but they have painted hair on their head, right? Yeah, yeah. And Joe, you have alopecia,
Yep.
and you wanna just give a real quick description of what alopecia is?
Alopecia is your immune system working too hard and it's killing off the hair.
And you're healthy otherwise, right? It's just
Yes.
it's just attacks the hair follicles.
Right.
Right. So you're a healthy, normal kid. You just don't have hair.
A little more than that. Colds go away like that.
Oh, there you go. That's great. You've told me before that you've been teased,
Yeah, sometimes.
but it's not a whole lot. But there's been a couple times where you've been teased.
Right.
Do you think the GI Joe, bald GI Joe coming out would help
Yeah.
kids not to think that it was so strange?
Definitely.
Yeah. We got word that Hasbro is making 2 bald GI Joes that are coming out this year. So they are going to come out. They were already planning them. And we're just hoping that maybe they'll add a little information about alopecia so that people could learn about it and bring awareness to it. What do you think about that? You think that's a good idea? If they put some information on the box or something?
Or yeah, or even on like a little paper on the inside or something.
Right, right. Yeah. And for the Beautiful Bald Barbie, we're want to do the same thing. We want to put information on the box or like a pamphlet inside about childhood cancer, alopecia, and those sorts of things. Do you think that's a good idea, Sophie? You do? Would you want one of these Barbie dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you guys want one of the GI Joes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, cool. Now, I'm going to talk to your mom. Nancy, as a mother who has a child with alopecia, what do you think? I mean, do you think this is a good idea, or what do you think?
Yes, I think it's a very good idea because I can think of times since Joseph has had the alopecia where we've looked at dolls or even video games where they have to choose their own character, and I can't think of too many things off the top of my head, but I know for certain that there have been times when I've wished that they had things that were hairless as well, because I know sometimes online when you're purchasing some kind of customized thing, and I think maybe we were once looking at a book that you could order to customize like yourself, and put the child's name and everything, but you had to pick, a cartoon-looking character of the child, and, there was no option like that, so I chose not to get it because, it wouldn't look like Joseph. So, yeah, I know over the years there have been times when I've wished that they would take that into consideration when they're designing things where there are choices of how dolls look, or characters, or stories or things like that.
Right. I don't think people the majority of people realize how many children are affected by hair loss all over the world. I don't think it's really been brought to attention that there are thousands and thousands of children dealing with hair loss.
Yeah, I know they say for alopecia it affects 1% of the population,
Wow.
which sounds really high, but I think that also includes those people who might just have like one bout of it where they lose a few patches of hair, but still that's a pretty big percentage. And I don't even know about children with cancer. I mean, I don't know. I know sometimes people will come up and talk to me when they see Joseph, and they'll ask about whether he's going through treatment because their child is. But it's happened, a number of times. I mean, the people are out there, and I think that this is a need that's not been filled by not only doll makers, but any type of product for children where there's a choice of how the thing looks, when you're choosing the details.
That's one thing I wanted to ask Joseph about. Does it bother you that sometimes, or first I should ask, your mom kind of mentioned that sometimes people think that you have cancer and you're in cancer treatment when you're actually perfectly healthy. Does it bother you that sometimes people think you have cancer because they don't know about alopecia?
Not really.
Not really, but do
I
you?
inform them.
Yeah, you inform them. Yes, because you have a good attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you think it would be good that other people knew about alopecia,
Yeah.
so they could be aware about it?
Mhm.
Yeah,
That'd definitely be good.
yeah, cool. Okay, thank you guys so much,
Thank you.
and we will be seeing you on YouTube.
Okay.